Well, we have made it to chapter 25. Let's see what chapter 25 has for us. The heading says, The Death of Abraham. Oh, Father Abraham. Abraham took another wife whose name was Keturah. She bore him Zimram, Jokshan, Bedan, Midian, Ishbak, and Shua. Jokshan was the father of Sheba and Dedan. The descendants of Dedan were the Asherites, the Letushites, and the Lemuites. The sons of Midian were Ephath, Epher, Hanok, Abida, and Eldah. All these were descendants of Keturah. Abraham left everything he owned to Isaac, but while he was still living, he gave gifts to the sons of his concubines and sent them away from his son Isaac to the land of the east. Altogether, Abraham lived 175 years. Well, they're not living into the 900s anymore. Remember, they were living to be 900, 950. Abraham lived to be 175. Then Abraham breathed his last breath and died at a good old age, an old man and full of years, and he was gathered to his people. His son Isaac and Ishmael buried him in the cave of Machpelah near Mamre, in the field of Ephron, son of Zohar the Hittite, the field Abraham had bought from the Hittites. There Abraham was buried with his wife Sarah. After Abraham's death, God blessed his son Isaac, who then lived near Bir Lahai Roi. Ishmael's sons. This is the account of Abraham's son Ishmael, who Sarah's maidservant Hagar the Egyptian bore to Abraham. These are the names of the sons of Ishmael, listed in order of their birth. Naboth, the firstborn of Ishmael, Kedar, Adbeel, Mibsam, Mishma, Duma, Massa, Hadad, Tema, Jetur, Naphish, and Kema. These were the sons of Ishmael, and these are the names of the 12 tribal rulers according to their settlements and camps. Altogether, Altogether, Ishmael lived 137 years. He breathed his last breath and died, and he was gathered to his people. His descendants settled in the areas from Havilah to Shur, near the border of Egypt, as you go toward Ashur, and they lived in hostility toward all their brothers. Jacob and Esau. Ooh, Jacob and Esau. Have you heard that story? Well, here it is. This is the account of Abraham's son, Isaac. Abraham became the father of Isaac, and Isaac was 40 years old when he married Rebekah, daughter of Bethuel, the Aramean from Padan Aram, and sister of Laban, the Aramean. Isaac prayed to the Lord on behalf of his wife because she was barren. The Lord answered his prayer, and his wife Rebekah became pregnant. The babies jostled together within her, and she said, "Why is this happening to me?" So she went to inquire of the Lord. The Lord said to her, "Two nations are in your womb, and two peoples from within you will be separated. One people will be stronger than the other, and the older will serve the younger." When the time came for her to give birth, there were twin boys in her womb. The first came out and was red, and his whole body was like a hairy garment. So they named him Esau. After this, his brother came out with his hand grasping Esau's heel, so he was named Jacob. Isaac was 60 years old when Rebekah gave birth to them. The boys grew up, and Esau became a skillful hunter, a man of the open country, while Jacob was a quiet man, staying among the tents. Isaac, who had a taste for wild game, loved Esau, but Rebekah loved Jacob. Once, when Jacob was cooking some stew, Esau came from the open country, famished. And he said to Jacob, "Quick, let me have some of that red stew. I'm famished." That is why he was called Edom. Jacob replied, "First sell me your birthright." "Look, I'm about to die," Esau said. "What good is a birthright to me?" But Jacob said, "Swear it to me first." So he swore an oath to him, selling his birthright to Jacob. Then Jacob gave Esau some bread and some lentil stew. He ate and drank and then got up and left. So Esau despised his birthright. That is the end of chapter 25. So just to recap, Isaac married Rebekah. 20 years later, Rebekah finally got pregnant. For a while there, she couldn't have kids. And it took 20 years, but she finally got pregnant. But boom, it was twins. And they had two boys, two twin boys. One named Jacob and one named Esau. So remember that the Lord said that it was interesting the way it's worded in the Bible, that she had two nations in her womb. And that was our first clue that she was going to have twins. So that's the end of chapter 25. I hope you will subscribe, comment, and share. And I will see you back for chapter 26 soon.